How do you actually become a high value man? A good reference point is you should take a look at the 7 deadly sins, and here's why. The 7 deadly sins that weaken men. See, here's the funny thing about this. I used to think that these were actually so cool. I was like, oh my God, like lust, I can just engage in that and sleep with her. Ooh, look at me, this is so cool and pleasureful. The more you live in pleasure, the more you will be hit with pain in any way, shape, and form. Let's take a look at like this, for example, gluttony. What happens if you eat 2 large pizzas and you drink a 6-pack of beer? It's gonna taste good and be pleasureful in that moment. Afterwards, you're gonna have a hangover and your stomach is gonna be bloated and you're gonna feel like shit. Look at each of these one by one. Lust, okay? When you abstain from that and you say no, now you're no longer weak for her body. And it doesn't matter if she's in Victoria's Secret, it doesn't matter if she's in Sports Illustrated, I don't care. Now it shows you're not weak for her body. You're able to say no. Okay, this is important. Next, envy. Who falls into envious behavior, or who should? Women. Women go, look at all that, look at her purse. I want that purse. Okay, look at her purse. I'm envious of that. It's Louis Vuitton. I want this. Women get envious. Okay. Now look at this one, greed. Now obviously men do this too, but you get what I'm saying. If you can abstain from these things, you are now higher value. You are now above. You are signaling to hypergamy that you are the chosen select option. Let's look at greed. What do women say? More. This is why if you give them 10 shoes, they want 20. If you give them 30 shoes, they want 40. More. Greed. This is what happens. This is why all those horror stories of divorce court that you hear where the woman wants everything, this is why. They are naturally going to be the deviant. They're naturally going to fall to the bad behavior. Your job is to say no. Most men operating their relationships, they don't have a spiritual standard, they don't have a moral standard, which I didn't for a lot of years either because I didn't even know that this shit existed. They literally just chase money and success and status and they think that that makes up for the internal void. You fill a woman's heart by doing the right things that made you a man on the internal, which means leading her to the right place. If you want respect, you have to be a respectable man in the first place. She cannot respect a man who's addicted to getting blowjobs and then going out to nightclubs to talk to more girls. It looks pathetic. It's not going to work. So, look at pride. Let's take pride, for example. Look at me on Instagram. Who does this? Who seeks attention? Women. Let's look at sloth. Women will oftentimes say, you know what, I'm going to just watch reruns of Sex and the City all day and just lay down and not do anything. This is why you're going to notice when you engage in these things, she loses attraction for you because you're operating as she naturally does. Do you understand? Do you recognize? You are held to the higher standard. You are held to a higher standard as a man. Look at wrath, anger, mood swings, okay? Women oftentimes fall into mood swings. That's when games happen. That's when tests happen, okay? You not engaging in that is masculine. You laughing that off and not getting engaged in wrath or anger, that's powerful. Let's look at the last one, gluttony. If she goes, I'm on my period, so I just say 2 pints of Ben & Jerry's. Okay, men don't do this. So you abstain from these things, you naturally pass her tests. If you abstain from all of these things, you naturally start to pass her tests. It's like she can't get one over on you. Because if you abstain from all the things that lead you to temptation or make you fall or make you weak, you're naturally going to be powerful. And the beautiful thing about that is, like, even if you have an attractive woman then, even if you have a beautiful woman in front of you, her body or her sex doesn't control you. So it's like you're strong enough to say no.